Welcome to this episode of our special series, 7 Minutes with Vivek Sood, senior advocate and country's top legal mind, the man who coined the expression, the fundamental right to internet. And today we will discuss the subject of financial scams, dilemmas for the criminal justice system. Welcome to the show, sir. Straight to the question of financial scams. What are the problems faced by the criminal justice system while dealing with financial scams?
With my experience of 3 decades in dealing with all kinds of criminal cases, including financial scams, some of the fundamental problems that confront the criminal justice system today, because financial crimes have grown with the growth of the Indian economy, financial scams have also grown. So you have many more cases of home buyers being defrauded and cheated, etc., etc. And all these cases ultimately come to the criminal justice system. Now, first of all, the evidence presented by the prosecution in these kinds of cases is so voluminous. You have 10,000 documents, 50,000 documents, you have hundreds and hundreds of witnesses. So I find that these are never-ending trials. It's an endless trial which will never conclude in the next 50 years also. This is one grave problem confronting the criminal justice system insofar as such cases are concerned. Secondly, there is a dilemma. When those accused of such financial scams are arrested, if they are denied bail, then they remain in jail forever in perpetuity without a criminal trial. So therefore, there is a gross violation of the principle of bail, not jail. On the other hand, if such accused are released from jail and then it's a never-ending trial, then it's as good as an acquittal. If the trial will not end, there is no question of punishing the accused. So these are some of the fundamental problems confronting the criminal justice system in financial scam cases.
Right, sir. Right. So, how does one resolve this problem? It's upon the legislators, the policymakers who can resolve these problems. What do you have to tell them so that they can resolve these problems?
I think the effort has to come from the legislature, the executive, that is the legal policymakers, and the high courts of the country.
Right.
Now, for example, we must have special courts to try financial scam cases. There should be exclusively designated special courts trying only financial scam cases. Only then can there be a conclusion of the criminal trial. Now, these cases presently and in the past, they are tried by the chief judicial magistrate or the chief metropolitan magistrate. Now, they have about 100 cases listed every day, including the financial scam cases. And the moment the judge sees trunks of documents, Ajay, if you come to these courts, you will find those trunks, the army personnel, the army jawans carrying those trunks in the train, returning from the non-family station to the village. You will find trunks of documents. And the moment the judge sees those trunks, he just postpones the matter. He just gives a date. And this goes on endlessly. If the accused is in jail, he does not get bail. If he is on bail, the trial never ends. So I feel you must designate special courts so that these trials can conclude within a reasonable time and justice is finally done.
Do you defend such economic offenders? Do you take such cases?
First of all, Ajay, let's not call them offenders.
Right.
As long as they are my clients, they are only accused, and when they cease to be my clients, it is then that they are convicted or acquitted. So as long as they are my clients, they are innocents. They enjoy the presumption of innocence. I defend only innocents who are accused of offenses. And every day I defend these accused. That's my professional duty. And may I say, for a fee, I can appear before the lamppost or the tree in the neighborhood, right up to the Supreme Court. So I defend any client who approaches me and is willing to professionally engage me. I don't classify litigants in categories. That's not my duty. My duty is to defend my client to the best of my ability with honesty and ethics. Also, Ajay, defending the accused in financial scams is a very lucrative part of my practice. So I welcome them all to be my clients.
Right. Every accused has the right to be defended. On this note, it's a wrap on this edition of 7 Minutes with Vivek Sood. Thank you so much for joining in, sir.